Before setting up the 24-foot with Strongback configuration of the rolling roof rig, make sure to check all equipment. For this setup, you will need 2 end beams, 1 mid beam, 1 pair of splice plates with 8 bolts, a beam connecting tube with 2 lock pins, 2 rolling roof rig stands with casters, jacks, and telescoping masts, a longhorn, 1 Strongback mast, 1 Strongback telescoping post with cable and 2 end hooks, 2 shackles, counterweights, and wire rope to be used for the tieback and suspension ropes. In some cases, OSHA planks are also required to evenly distribute the load. Make sure to check the label on the beams that the equipment is rated for the work to be done. Pay special attention to the outreach and load rating of the setup. A 24-foot rolling roof rig setup with a Strongback is capable of outreaches of up to 7 feet with a 1,000-pound rated hoist, 6 feet with a 1,250-pound rated hoist, and 5 feet with a 1,500-pound rated hoist. To begin rolling roof rig setup, assemble the beam using the splice plates, connecting tube, and all 3 beams. Splice plates with all 8 bolts are required between the front and mid beam for outreaches of over 6.5 feet, and a connecting tube is used between the mid and rear beams. Make sure that the beams are securely connected to each other before proceeding. After the beam is assembled, raise the telescoping mast to the desired height and insert the retaining pin to hold it in place. The rolling roof rig enables you to raise the beam up over a 5-foot parapet wall. Loosen the bolts connecting the hat bracket to the mast and insert the assembled I-beam. Then repeat the process for the other side. Proceed to tighten the bolts and secure the beam in place. Next, shackle the suspension wire rope to the front of the beam. Leave the suspension cable coiled nearby and shackle the tieback at the rear of the beam. Remove the screws on either side of the rear hat bracket, set the longhorn on top, and replace the screws, securing the longhorn in place. Attach the Strongback mast using the screws on the sides of the front hat bracket, then place the telescoping section on top. Connect the end hooks on each end of the cable to the flange on either end of the beam. Turn the nut on the telescoping mast, raising it until the cable is tight. Double check the outreach measurement, measuring from the front stanchion to the end of the beam, and check that 8 inches is left in the rear. Roll the assembled roof rig to the desired location. Once in position, raise the jacks until the load is removed from the casters and the beam is level. If necessary, place the OSHA planks under the feet of the jacks to distribute the load across the roof. Secure the tieback wire rope to an anchorage point rated at least 4 times the hoist load rating and make sure it is taut. Refer to the sticker on the side of the beam and check the number of required counterweights for your setup. Place the counterweights onto the longhorn, keeping both sides evenly weighted, and then add the large washers and bolts to secure the counterweights. The rolling roof rig is now set up to support a swing stage. Thank you for watching this video. For more information or to contact Skyclimber Access Solutions, go to skyclimberaccess.com.